Hey guys, welcome to Knowledge and Karma. And in today's video, we are going to see an interesting fact about why making resolutions in Diwali is much better than making resolutions in the new year. Now, I'm sure most of you have made resolutions and failed resolutions for multiple years, and probably some of you have already stopped making resolutions because you have realized they are never successful. Let's quickly see how making a small change, making those resolutions in Diwali instead of making them in New Year, can do wonders. Can make sure that you are more likely to be successful, probably much more likely to be successful with your resolutions. Let's first understand what is wrong with New Year resolutions and why they fail so easily. New Year resolutions fail primarily because they are called as New Year resolutions. So, whatever you resolve, you would probably do until the year is new. One fine day the year gets old, you stop wishing Happy New Year to people, and your New Year resolution is also gone. So the language that you use with yourself, right? New Year resolution, the resolution works only until the year is new. Second reason why New Year resolutions fail is because they are generally made out of impulse. In fact, the last week of December is considered as the week of creation or planning of failures, and the first week of January is considered as the week of actual failing, primarily because most New Year resolutions are made out of impulse very close to the New Year, expecting that I will decide on 31st December, I will start complete execution from 1st of January, not expecting any failures into it, not expecting any challenges into it, and as a result, within 3 to 4 days, when you see things don't work out the way you thought it would work out, you get demotivated from executing your resolutions. One more thing that happens is any resolution that you make requires a lot of changes in your daily schedule. Even if your resolution is as simple as 15 minutes of exercise in the morning, for that you have to wake up early, for that you have to sleep early, for that you have to finish your evening activities, playing with the family or whatever, early, for that you have to come back from home from work early, for that you have to go to work early, and for that you have to wake up early. So it is a vicious cycle, it keeps you in a loop. And if you attempt to make that change, even for a day, what happens is, for example, if you wake up early in the morning, your afternoon becomes a little bit lethargic. If your resolution is about stopping some addictive things like smoking or tea or coffee, the first day you get a headache and you think it's not working out. Or if your resolution is about learning something, you want to read a book, you want to see a webinar, and on the first day itself, something goes wrong, you cannot find time for it, you get demotivated. So the point is, you make a resolution and expect it to be successful right from day one or two. And then because you don't get that time to take feedback from that failure and work on it, your motivation is over. Now let us see how Diwali resolutions can help you here. When you make a resolution in Diwali, first of all, you make that resolution in a happy mood, not out of an impulse. And even if you made it out of impulse, one most crucial element of making your resolution successful is there when you resolve in Diwali. And that crucial element is the ability to allow yourself to fail. It is very important for you to understand that any change that you attempt to make, whenever you take an action, some reaction happens, some outcome happens. That outcome sometimes is exactly the way you want it, but very rarely it happens on the first attempt. Many times it is a bit different than what you wanted. And then what resolute people do, what people with consistency do, is they don't look at that outcome as a failure. They look at that outcome as a feedback. They see what change is required in my behavior, in my action, in my process, in my way of doing things to tweak that outcome to my favorable outcome. And for that, you need to allow yourself to fail, observe the outcome, take the feedback, make the necessary change, and act again. And for that, you need some buffer time before you actually get into the final action. And that buffer time is what Diwali gives you. When you make a resolution in Diwali for the next year, a good 6 to 8 weeks are generally available between Diwali till the new year. And this good 6 to 8 weeks can be utilized to make a minor change. Do that action. Take the outcome as a feedback. See what more changes are required. See what tweaking is required. See what resources are required. See how much more time is required. See what kind of money needs to be invested. See what additional learning you need to do. All of this is required for you to make your resolution happen. It's not like you just get up and go out for a jog. Maybe you need the right shoes. Maybe you need to know what is the right track. Maybe you need to know what exercise you want to do. Maybe you need to learn something before you start that. All of this is possible when you resolve in Diwali. And one more thing that is very important with your resolutions is resolutions cannot just be simple sentences like I want to lose my weight, I want to get up early, I want to exercise, I want to learn more. Resolutions have to be very, very specific with all the detailed planning into it. What are your goals? What will happen when you achieve it? What will happen if you don't achieve it? What is available around you to help you make it happen? What is not available that is required to make it happen? Who can make it available to you? What kind of time, money, energy, resources are required? In what situation would you rather not achieve the goal? In what situations will you definitely achieve the goal? When you have that kind of clarity before getting into the process, you will have much more probability and much more likelihood of achieving your resolutions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to Knowledge and Karma, where we are going to conduct a series of workshops to help you with this. The first step for you right now is make sure that you have your resolution well defined in your mind. And don't make one resolution, make 4 to 5 resolutions. A resolution for your wealth, a resolution for your health, a resolution for your learning, a resolution for your family, for your relationships. Whatever things you think you want to make a change happen, 4 to 5 changes, think about them. You have enough time in the Diwali vacation. Think about those changes, decide those changes. What changes do you want? And as soon as Diwali is over, I will invite you to a goal setting session where we are going to call it well formed goals. How do you well define your goals? How do you set goals to get those goals? And I will be there through your journey to help you make your resolutions happen. For now, I want you to make this one small change. Don't wait for the new year to come. Resolve now. This is the time. This is the time to use the next 6 weeks to prepare yourself. How to prepare yourselves, what to do about it, I'll come to you shortly about that. And all the courses in Knowledge and Karma, by the way, are free for all. So you can invite your family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. Go to my website, knowledgeandkarma.com, and register yourself for this workshop so I can send you updates about when and where it will happen. Make sure you take action now and register, and we will also remind you about it. And I'll see you into the goal setting workshop for much more details. Wish you all a very happy Diwali, a wonderful Diwali, a very resolute Diwali, and I will see you into the goal setting session shortly.